Hello, I'm Richard Hunter and welcome to our look ahead for the week commencing the 5th of August. It's very much likely that next week will be a continuation of the difficult end we've seen to this week. A couple of factors at play, in particular the US interest rate decision earlier in the week, where rates were, as expected, cut by 0.25%, but badly taken by the markets in as much as there were a lack of dovish accompanying comments. So it's not exactly clear what the Federal Reserve's policy is for the remainder of the year. Of course, the week then ended on a fairly weak basis because President Trump ramped up the trade war with China yet again, saying that 10% tariffs on around $300 billion worth of goods and products would now be coming into force on the 1st of September. This, of course, was set against previous hopes that actually progress was being made. What that's basically done is to mean that global markets have had a fairly weak 5 days or so, although it's not totally derailed the performance in the year to date. If we look at the FTSE 100, for example, it still remains up 10% now that we're moving into August ourselves. And in terms of the US indexes, you've got the S&P 500 up 18%, the Dow Jones up 14%, and the Nasdaq still up 22%. So moving into next week on the UK front, certainly the US second quarter reporting season is something we're now over the hump of. There's just a few dribbling through next week, such as Disney, but in the UK it remains a fairly busy time. We've got HSBC reporting half-year numbers, which will bring the banking reporting season to a close. So obviously it'll be interesting to see how political instability and the Asian region in general has played into those figures. We've also got half-year numbers from insurance company Aviva. There had been a rumoured sale of its Asian unit, so again any updates there would be helpful. And also William Hill, again half-year numbers. They've recently embarked on some staff reductions and store closures as a result of the government regulations. It will be interesting to see from them what they plan to do with that additional capital. Rounding off, and amongst others, are updates again on a half-yearly basis from the likes of Rolls-Royce, Legal & General and advertising company WPP. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.